There we go. This time we were ready.
Bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
Combo off too, baby. Come on, man. Stop fucking with me. Yo, what's good everybody? It's ChrisXtophers, and in today's video I'm going to teach you everything that I know about RASHID since he has dropped yesterday. And this video is going to be for anybody wanting to learn RASHID since he is new. If you want to pick him up, I'm going to teach you some bread and butter combos, some easy combos, intermediate combos, and advanced combos. Basically everything I know about the character since he has dropped yesterday. After that, we're going to play some rank matches, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But we're going to get straight into the lab. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. But let's get to the lab. Alright, so here we are in the lab with RASHID, and one thing about RASHID is he has a lot of special moves. And let me go over them real quick. So let's go to the command list. He has a DP, a shaggy kick. If you've ever played multiverses, you know this move very well. He has fireballs, a light version, heavy version, and a medium version. He has a spinning whirlwind kick that can be canceled into a roll, a dive, or a kick after the roll. Yeah, a kick after the roll. And for his last special move, he has a aerial combo. Alright, so before you get into any of these beginner combos or intermediate combos, y'all should understand all of his special moves. You should go through the command list and just be able to input all of these off the top of your head, like, oh, ba ba ba, ha, you know. You should understand what his moves do before you come and try to learn these combos. But with that said, let's get into the beginner combos. So let's start out with his light attacks. With his light attacks, he has a slap. And after the slap, you can get off this. Now, if you want a grab afterwards, I would recommend only doing 2 slaps because it puts you in perfect range for, you know, a grab afterwards. But if you can do up to 3 slaps, just like this, but this doesn't work if they're not in the corner. You see, that's 2. You get the perfect grab afterwards. Now, if I were to go for, let's say, 3 of them. It works, but they're not in grab range. Off of jab, he also gets his spinning whirlwind kick, which you can't really follow up that many moves with, so I would recommend just going for this into the grab. It's a lot better in neutral. You can set up a little tornado afterwards, and we'll go into the tornado later and what you can do with that move. So off of his light kick, this move is really not that important. I'm pretty sure you can't get any DP. That's a lie. I'm a liar. You can get DP off of it, but I think that's it. And you can get this spinning whirlwind kick. But it's most of the time it's better just to go for this slap. They are the same startup frame as you can see on my little meter. This is a 4-frame startup move, and so is this, except the slap has a lot more range. So you most of the time just want to be using your slap for your lights. It's a lot better. Crouching, standing, it's just the far superior move. There's no drawback to using this slap over the knee. So anytime you want to get off a light combo, just go for the slap. Now let's get into his mediums. His mediums are where all of his combos start. And before we start with the combos, I want to show y'all something. Crouch medium punch is +1 on block. So that means you can slap right afterwards. I'm gonna call this move slap. I know it's just jab, but I think it's funny because he hits him with a little bitch slap. But yeah, you can basically slap afterwards, and I just want to let that be known before we start the combos. So off of all of his mediums, they can be dry brushed obviously, but we're not going to get into that just yet. Off of his mediums, that's when you start to open up to all of his DPs. As you can see, they also combo into the same whirlwind kicks we were just talking about, and they also combo into this. Basically, almost all of his specials are comboable after mediums. Also, with his mediums, he does get a target combo. It is performed by medium punch into heavy kick. Puts them in the air like this, and there are many follow-ups that can happen afterwards. Let me show you. You can get this afterwards, which is just performed, you know, this is just one of his specials. It's a little fireball. I don't think it matters if you do the heavy one. or the light one. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't matter heavy or light, but you can get a fireball afterwards, and then you can, you know, drive rush afterwards and do what you gotta do. He can also get a EX whirlwind. That's what I'm gonna call this move, which can be drive rushed just like the other one. And this one can also be used for a lot of different things. So let's get into it. If you get the whirlwind off, as you notice, there's a tornado on my screen. And the tornado allows for my special moves to be buffed. Just like this. All of your special moves will be buffed in a tornado. And this is a really good setup after the target combo, because you can get your shaggy kick on afterwards. Just like this. And then you can charge a whole nother tornado before they even wake up. You can also get a... Let me see if I can time this right. Hold on. You can also get a DP off afterwards and have them in the corner. It has a lot of corner carry, so that is probably more optimal than going for the shaggy kick, because you are all the way back here. It just depends how you want to take the advantage after that combo. If you want to have space, if you want them off of you, it is better to go for the kick. But if you want to follow them all the way to the corner, it is better to go for that DP, and you will be in the corner with them. It has so much corner carry. Basically from the center of the screen, you will be in the corner with them, and you can do a lot of things in the corner with Rashid. One last thing that he can do off of his target combo is the EX fireball, which I haven't experimented with too much, but I'm pretty sure you can follow up with a drive rush attack. I don't really know which one yet, but I don't think it's too optimal, so it's not that important. So let's get into medium kick. Medium kick isn't really a combo move. Nothing really combos out of it. You cannot DP afterwards for standing medium kick, but it is a really good poke tool. Like, as you can see, I have a lot of range with this move. It's very safe. It's only 8 starter frames. It's very safe. So that's all you're going to really be using his standing medium kick for, is just poking. It's very safe. It's also really good after drive rush. It's just a good poke. Now, getting into his crouching medium kick, this move is very good. Not only is it drive rushable, but it can also be canceled into light kick, just like this. And this allows you to set up for some things in the corner, or just get them off of you. It's a really good move. You can set up a tornado. You can do a lot of things after it, but that's basically all you're going to be comboing with your crouch medium kick. You can get a little whirlwind off, a little fireball, but it is more optimal just to go for the kick. Now, getting into his heavies can be comboed into almost all of his DPs, I believe. Like, let's see. Yeah, all of his DPs can be comboed off of heavies. So all of his heavies can be canceled into DP, but his crouch heavy can be canceled into all of his supers. So if you're looking for a way to get off your level 1, and you hit a crouch heavy, you can go ahead and get that level 1 off. I think level 2 can also be... Yeah, level 2 can also be a way. And level 3 can also be canceled out of his crouch heavy. One thing I forgot to mention about his crouch medium kick is if you drive rush into it off a move or just normally, you can get his EX kick off and get something like that. So like, let's say you do something like that, and then you get a free tornado. I forgot to mention that. And for his heavy kick, his forward heavy kick is a unique attack. It looks like this. It is probably his best drive rush option, because after it, I'm pretty sure medium is true. Yep, medium attacks are true, and just like I said, medium attacks are basically cancelable into anything, any DP, any special, basically. So this is really good for getting off combos. And starting a combo with drive rush, your go-to option most of the time should be this move. Obviously it is day 1 of Rashid, but as of day 1, this is your best drive rush opener. Your forward medium kick excuse me, your forward heavy kick is unique attack because you can combo heavies into it afterwards, and it's very strong. So let's get into some of his combos. For bread and butter combos for beginners, I would recommend just practicing into your kick. You can do it just like that, off of medium punch into medium punch into medium kick. So all medium attacks can be canceled into medium kick, but not heavy kick. See, heavy kick doesn't work. It's not true. Light kick does work, I believe. But if you're gonna go for the damage, you might as well get that medium kick out. Another really good beginner combo is off of your medium drive rush. So let's say you land this attack or any of your medium punches. You can drive rush it into a crouching medium kick, and then you can get your EX special kick off. So it looks like this. And you can get a DP on afterwards, or you can get a fireball, or you can get a whirlwind, or you can even get your level 3 off, I believe. Like, let me check. Oh my god, I'm ass. So yeah, you can get your level 3 off after this shaggy kick, and even if you just hit it raw, you can get your level 3 off, and it does 50%, by the way. As you can see, it does 5,000 damage, but you know, you can combo into it as well off of your medium punch, just like this. But you get the concept. I forgot to mention, I want to talk about his fireballs. His fireballs can be charged into a tornado, and just like I said, they power up your special attacks, and you can get some pretty good combos off, like this. It is all a true combo if you string it together properly. Should be 14 hits, yep. Just like that, you can get a pretty cool combo off just based off on one fireball connecting. And even if fireball doesn't connect, you can still get that combo off, but it's usually best just to go for it when the fireball does connect. And on block, this little attack is +2 on block, I believe. Yep, +2, so you can perform heavies. They will trade with jabs, but if you space them right, they shouldn't. Like, if you space this move properly, it should not trade with a jab. But you can get a jab out for free, which can be drive rushed into whatever you want. Alright, so for some more bread and butter combos, let's talk about his target combo. After his target combo, you can get this off into a DP or a whirlwind, and it does a decent amount of damage and so much corner carry, it's insane. I know we mentioned it earlier, but I did just want to come back to it because you can hit it off of your jumping heavy kick, just like that. You can also get your target combo off on just a normal medium punch, drive rush. And his target combo is really good for your bread and butter combos for beginners. It's really easy to get off. It has almost infinite follow-ups afterwards, and it's just actually really insane. Another great thing about his target combo is it can be canceled into level 2, just like this. And afterwards you can get your air combo off. But I wouldn't really recommend popping your level 2 after this unless you were really going to cash out and you have a insane combo afterwards, because it feels almost like a waste. It only does 2,000 damage, just like this. You can follow up with, I believe, DP if you time it right, but I would recommend just trying not to pop this unless you know you have something cooking. But if you don't have anything cooking and you're just gonna pop your level 2 off of your target combo, I wouldn't really recommend it. Another bread and butter combo I would recommend learning is your DP into your EX DP. It works in the corner just like this. See if I can get it first try. Damn. Just like that. You can get your EX DP after a normal DP. So it's the normal one first, and then afterwards is the EX. If you're going to try to get this off, I would recommend off of your heavy punch. probably easiest, just like this. Yeah, just like that. And then you can grab afterwards or do whatever you need afterwards, but I would really recommend learning that. It is a pretty decent combo. It's safe. It only costs 2 meters as well, and it does a decent amount of damage. Another really good bread and butter combo with RASHID is the fact that he can cancel his lights into a EX Cyclone. And like I said, the tornado does buff your special moves, which includes your DP. Your EX DP does get buffed. You're allowed to do your air combo afterwards. This move is allowed to be done after your EX DP, and it looks just like this. And then you can input the combo afterwards. I'm not the best at timing it, but it does work. You can sit here and lab it out to get both hits to connect. I'm not going to do that in today's video, but y'all are more than welcome to, because y'all are probably better than me. Alright, for corner combos, RASHID gets very complicated. I still haven't mastered all of his corner combos. This is where this character becomes absolutely insane, because he has certain mix-ups like this in the corner that can be extended almost infinitely, and it's only day 1. So who knows how far this character is going to be taken in the corner. But I will teach you all of the corner combos that I do know. Okay, so like I said, RASHID in the corner is very scary. He has a lot of juggle options based off of his Cyclone. His Cyclone can juggle you. You can get 2 DPs off, or you can even get, like I said earlier, you can get your air combo off of your EX DP if you time it correctly. It should look like this, just like that. He can get it to hit both times, like I said earlier. Another thing he can do is this move. His down heavy is a unique attack in the air. He bounces off of your head just like this. He can do a lot of things afterwards. He can even go into another one, which is pretty insane. But if you land down heavy into just a neutral heavy attack, you can get your juggle combo off just like this. Oops, just like this. Oh my god, I'm ass. Just like this. And like we said earlier, his juggle combo can be comboed into basically everything. So his possibilities in the corner are endless. Some of the combos that I have learned that I can show in this video that are pretty easy. You can land this into neutral heavy, into juggle, into heavy kick, I believe. Yeah, heavy kick does work. So show it again. Just like that. Heavy kick does work afterwards. You can also get it into something a bit more complicated, just like this. So just like that. It can get very more complicated, but this is targeted towards beginners, so I'm going to keep it very beginner friendly, and that combo is not very beginner friendly in the slightest. But you know, you can get, after this heavy, you can get your DP out, and you can also get, after this target combo, you can get your little eagle kick out. I think these are very great beginner corner combos. So if you're looking for corner combos on RASHID and you're a beginner, I would recommend just practicing these two. You can get a little eagle kick afterwards, or you can get his juggle combo into his fireball, into medium punch DP. So now let's talk about drive rush. This is going to be the last thing we will talk about. So for drive rush, he can loop his heavies. Let me show you. It looks something like this. So did you see what I did right there? Oops. It goes normal heavy, and then you drive rush that. Down heavy, you don't drive rush it. You just input another heavy, you drive rush that one. You understand? So it can be a little tricky at first, but it looks like this. And like I said earlier, if you remember, crouching heavy punch can be canceled into all of his supers, so it's a great way to get off your level 3 if you need it and you know it's going to kill. It's a great way to get off your level 1, and if you need it, your level 2 as well. So that would look something like this. So just like that, you can get your level 3 off. It is a decently awkward thing to input because you're only drive rushing one of the moves, and it feels like you should be drive rushing both if you're used to any other character. but it isn't the hardest input. If you are a beginner, you should be able to do that within a little bit of lab time. You should be able to get it, no problem. Alright, so like I said, RASHID was dropped about less than 24 hours ago, so that's all I know about the character. If anything else comes, I'll probably drop a part 2 to this because I will be playing this character like crazy. But until then, that's all I know, and let's get into these ranked matches. Another thing I forgot to mention in today's tutorial was this little hooligan move he's got. I don't really know if that's the name of it. That's just what it reminds me of. If you input it twice, you can jump afterwards, which is pretty cool for mix-ups, but you do go through your opponent. So like if you're jabbing here, mix it up a little bit. I don't know how important it is with how new RASHID is, but it is something to keep in mind that it is there and you should be using it. Alright, so against Ryu, I definitely don't want him fireballing me to death. That's an overhead. Aha, it's unsafe. We burned ourselves out, so we're gonna get really aggressive here. We don't want him in the driver's seat while we're in burnout. The fact that that breaks DI is actually insane. Yeah, as you can see, a lot of my offense is based on me getting these tornado charges. It is gold, so he is letting me do it. You know, as you get higher in ranks, I doubt that will work as effectively. Perfect KO, baby. Come on now. Stop fucking with me. Alright, so unfortunately we did place gold with RASHID. We were trying to aim for a little bit higher, somewhere in plat, but we did place gold. My game plan against this Marisa is to fireball her a lot. She lets me set up these tornadoes for free. Grab. Aw, we didn't get the grab. We weren't close enough. Owie! Starting it off with the shaggy kick always almost works at these low reloads. So you are plus after this, like I said. Could have got more out of that, but we're just gonna keep it simple. She is facing me really well. Let me get a free tornado off or plus. Grab. Oh, I really thought I could get a tornado out before her DI became true. We do have our level 1 and level 2 and level 3 ready to go. But we don't need it. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention about his tornado is you can jump out of it at supersonic speed, and it is very good for a mix-up because you can attack in the air while you do that. We're gonna give this Marisa some space. We do have fireballs, and Marisa happens to scare me. I don't know if she scares y'all. Marisa happens to scare the shit out of me. Oops. She should DI here in a minute, so we're just kind of waiting on it and jabbing. Ah, I knew it was coming. There we go. This time we were ready. And we get the combo off too, baby. Come on, man. Stop fucking with me. I didn't practice that until today's video, by the way. I didn't find out about that until we were recording today's video. But I do believe that wraps up today's video. If you did like this type of content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It goes a long way. I know I said it earlier, but it really does help a lot. And without further ado, I'm gonna let you go to your next video. Peace.